Vitamin D designates a group of fat-soluble compound. It was not until the early 1900s that the theory of vitamins existing in the diet was first developed and tested. At that time, Professor C. Funk and Edward Mullanby proposed that rickets was due to the absence of a fat-soluble dietary factor. Vitamins D2 and D3 are the major forms relevant to human health. Vitamin D is rapidly taken up and metabolized in the liver. Since it was known that liver serves as a storage site for the fat-soluble vitamin A, it was thought that vitamin D was also stored in the liver. However, evidence showed that compared to other tissues, blood has the highest vitamin D concentration. Vitamin D deficiency can occur because of inadequate dietary intake over time, impaired absorption from the digestive tract, limited sun exposure, or impaired metabolism of vitamin D in the liver or kidney. Vitamin D functions to promote calcium absorption in the gut and maintains adequate serum calcium and phosphate concentration. Calcium is needed in many physiological functions, such as blood clotting, nervous system and muscle contraction. Vitamin D sufficiency prevents rickets in children and osteomalacia in adults and, with calcium, protects older adults from osteoporosis. Vitamin D is proposed to have a multitude of other biological functions in the body, including insulin production and function, muscle function, immune and inflammatory responses, modulation of cell growth. Vitamin D status clearly has effects on muscle, as changes in gait, difficulties in rising from a chair, inability to ascend stairs, and diffuse muscle pain are classic symptoms of an overt deficiency. Substantial evidence from cell culture, animal, and epidemiological studies suggests that better vitamin D status is associated with reduced risk for a variety of cancers, including colon, prostate, and breast cancers. An emerging role for vitamin D is in the prevention and treatment of insulin resistance, glucose intolerance, and type 2 diabetes. There are substantial epidemiological data and intervention studies supporting the fact that vitamin D intake may improve insulin responsiveness, even in non-diabetic adults. It has also been linked to other health benefits, such as improving hypertension, autoimmune diseases, including multiple sclerosis, type 1 diabetes and rheumatoid arthritis, and cardiovascular diseases. Much of the evidence supporting these relationships is from cell-based, animal, and epidemiology. Sun exposure is one of vitamin D sources. Fatty fish such as salmon, tuna, and herring contain substantial amounts of vitamin D, and fish liver oils are the best sources of this vitamin. Only very small amount of vitamin D is present in unfortified foods, which are primarily animal, including egg yolk, animal liver, beef, and chicken, unfortified milk, and cheese. Vitamin D in these animal products is primarily vitamin D3, while some mushrooms can provide variable amounts of vitamin D in the form of vitamin D2. There is no vitamin D in fruits and green leafy vegetables, such as spinach and cabbage, and vegetable oils contain only negligible amount of vitamin D. Also, dietary vitamin D in supplements or fortified foods is available in both vitamin D2 and D3 forms. Thanks for watching.